We often take the existence of the world around us for granted, assuming that the reality we perceive through our senses is a fundamental and undeniable truth. But what if everything we see, touch, and experience is merely an illusion, a projection of our own minds? This is the radical idea behind Acosmism, a philosophical concept that challenges the very foundation of our understanding of reality. In this video, we'll delve into the depths of Acosmism, exploring its origins and various philosophical and spiritual traditions, its implications for our understanding of the self and the world, and the ongoing debates it has sparked among thinkers throughout history. We'll examine the arguments for and against this mind-bending perspective, consider its potential impact on our everyday lives, and contemplate the profound questions it raises about the nature of existence itself. Whether you're a philosophy enthusiast, a spiritual seeker, or simply someone curious about the boundaries of human thought, this exploration of Acosmism promises to challenge your assumptions and expand your understanding of the nature of reality. And who knows? Perhaps by contemplating the possibility that the world is an illusion, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the true nature of our own consciousness and the interconnectedness of all things. Acosmism, a philosophical concept that challenges our perception of reality, proposes a radical idea: the universe we experience is ultimately an illusion. This viewpoint stands in stark contrast to pantheism, which asserts that God is everything and everything is God. While pantheism sees the divine as permeating and encompassing the universe, Acosmism denies the ultimate reality of the cosmos, viewing it as a fleeting and insubstantial manifestation. The only true reality, according to Acosmism, is the infinite, unmanifest absolute, a concept that transcends our limited understanding and perception. The term Acosmism itself, derived from the Greek prefix a, meaning negation, reflects this denial of the world's ultimate reality. It suggests that the universe as we perceive it is not what it seems, but rather a veil that obscures the nature of existence. This concept of the world as an illusion has roots in various philosophical and spiritual traditions, both Eastern and Western. It challenges our conventional understanding of reality and invites us to question the very foundations of our beliefs about the world and ourselves. The concept of Acosmism is not limited to Western philosophy. In Eastern philosophy, particularly in the Advaita Vedanta school of Hinduism, a similar concept can be found in the notion of Maya. Maya, often translated as illusion or appearance, refers to the perceived world of duality and multiplicity, the world we experience through our senses. While Maya is considered real in the sense that it is the appearance of phenomena, it's not the ultimate reality. The Advaita Vedanta school distinguishes between two levels of reality: empirical reality and absolute spiritual reality. Maya represents the empirical reality that entangles our consciousness, creating a sense of separation and duality. It prevents us from recognizing the true, unitary self, or Atman, which is identical to the cosmic spirit, Brahman. The goal of spiritual enlightenment, according to Advaita Vedanta, is to transcend the illusion of Maya and realize the non-dual nature of reality, recognizing that the individual self is ultimately one with the universal consciousness. This realization involves a shift in perspective from seeing the world as a collection of separate objects to recognizing the underlying unity and interconnectedness of all things. It's a journey of self-discovery that leads to liberation from the limitations of the ego and the realization of our true nature as pure consciousness. While both Advaita Vedanta and Buddhism have been labeled as examples of Acosmism, there's also debate about the accuracy of this categorization. Some scholars argue that Buddhism, with its emphasis on impermanence and interdependence of all phenomena, doesn't entirely deny the reality of the world, but rather challenges our attachment to it. Likewise, some argue that Advaita Vedanta, while recognizing the illusory nature of the world from the ultimate perspective, doesn't completely dismiss the reality of the empirical world. It acknowledges the practical reality of Maya while emphasizing the importance in transcending it to realize the ultimate truth of Brahman. This nuanced understanding highlights the complexity of philosophical concepts like Acosmism and their interpretations within different traditions. While these perspectives may share a common thread in questioning the ultimate reality of the perceived world, they also offer unique insights and approaches to understanding the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the cosmos. The concept of Acosmism, though more commonly associated with Eastern philosophy, has also found expression within Western philosophical thought. Several philosophers, including Parmenides, Plato, Spinoza, Kant, Hegel, Schopenhauer, and British and American idealists have been interpreted as holding Acosmist views, even if they didn't explicitly use the term. Ernst Plattner, an 18th century German philosopher, argued that Spinoza's philosophy denied not the existence of God, but the existence of a universe independent of God. Solomon Maimon later coined the term Acosmism to describe this interpretation of Spinoza's views. Fichte and Hegel, influential German idealists, further developed this idea, with Hegel even using the term Acosmism to describe a form of pantheism. In Hegel's view, Spinoza's philosophy emphasized the reality of the infinite substance, or God, while denying the independent existence of the finite world. This interpretation of Spinoza has been a subject of debate, with some scholars arguing that it oversimplifies his complex philosophical system. However, it highlights the potential for acosmist interpretations even within Western philosophical traditions. W.T. Stace, a 20th century philosopher, went further, suggesting that all philosophical acosmism is rooted in the mystical experience, whether or not the philosophers themselves were aware of it. He argued that the mystical experience, categorized by a sense of unity and oneness with the divine, often leads to a devaluation or denial of the perceived world's ultimate reality. Stace also observed that most Western philosophers tend towards a qualified form of acosmism, where the world is considered less real or less valuable compared to the ultimate reality, rather than being completely illusory. This nuanced perspective on acosmism highlights its diverse manifestations in Western thought. While not always explicitly stated, the underlying idea of the world as an illusion or a less real manifestation compared to a higher reality can be found in the works of many philosophers, reflecting the enduring human quest to understand the nature of reality and our place within it. We've ventured into the enigmatic realm of acosmism, a philosophical concept that challenges our perception of the world as an illusion, a veil that obscures the ultimate reality. We've explored its roots in both Eastern and Western thought, from the ancient teachings of the Advaita Vedanta to the philosophical musings of Spinoza, Hegel, and Schopenhauer. Acosmism, with its radical claim that the universe is ultimately unreal, forces us to confront the limitations of our perceptions and question the very foundations of our beliefs about reality. It invites us to consider the possibility that the world we experience is not what it seems, and that there might be a deeper, more fundamental reality that transcends our ordinary understanding. While acosmism may seem counterintuitive and even unsettling, it offers a unique perspective on the nature of consciousness and the human condition. It challenges us to look beyond the surface of appearances and seek a deeper understanding of the true nature of existence. If this exploration has piqued your interest, I encourage you to delve deeper into the philosophical and spiritual traditions that have embraced the concept of acosmism. Explore the works of Advaita Vedanta, Spinoza, Hegel, and other thinkers who have grappled with this profound idea. Consider how acosmism might challenge your own understanding of reality and inspire you to seek a deeper connection to the ultimate truth. And who knows? Perhaps by contemplating the possibility that the world is an illusion, you might discover a new way of seeing the world and your place within it. A way that leads to greater peace, understanding, and liberation. Thank you everyone for watching. My name's The Big Y. Don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new to the Why Not family, a follow. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.